Hey, it's Rich. Welcome back. I just finished week 73 on Wegovy. I took this week's shot just a few minutes ago. So far, so good. Last week was the day after Halloween, and I was sitting here with a big bowl of candy and stuffing a lot of candy in my shirt pocket. Uh, and I have to admit, I did not eat all that candy. I put it back in the bowl. And on Monday, I took it to my office, just like I promised I was going to. I put it out there, and there must have been 100 pieces of those fun-sized candies left from my Costco bag. It was gone in minutes. I'm telling you, I swear, I work with a lot of professionals who ostensibly make a good income and probably can feed themselves, but boy, you put something free out on the table and it's gone. So it was pretty funny to watch, and other people did it too. They didn't. I don't think anybody put out as much candy as I put out, but other people throughout the day put candy out, and it disappeared very, very quickly. So apparently, we all are candy deprived. So this week, I want to talk about a YouTube channel that I follow. It's Dr. Dan, and the official channel is the official Dr. Dr. Dan. I will put a link in my description to his channel. And he talked about food noise. And it really resonated with me because he talked about how when you first start taking these drugs, your food noise goes away. So you're no longer thinking about food all the time. You're just not. And you can easily decide not to eat or binge eat or, snacking eating because you're not thinking about food all the time. And then eventually it comes back. And he said a lot of people attribute this to the drug no longer working. He said it's not true. It's just that your body is adjusting, and you need to kind of rephrase what's happening here. So he says, first of all, what happens is that the food noise returns, and then you panic, and then you restrict and try to make it so you're not eating anything, which is the worst because then you binge eat and overeat, and then you are sad and ashamed and everything's going wrong now because now you've eaten way more than you would have eaten if you'd have just eaten. I've done that where I've eaten a whole sleeve of Ritz crackers or a whole sleeve of Oreo cookies or whatever it might be. I've experienced that. He says what you really need to do when that happens is you need to pause, take a breath, and then you need to think, what am I actually feeling? Am I feeling hunger or am I feeling stress? Is it coming because I'm hungry or is it because I'm overstressed? And he said, at that point, then you can decide what you need to do. Because if you're hungry, then you eat. If you're stressed, you find something else to do. You redirect that energy, that anxiousness to something else. I thought it was a really good video. I'll put a link to it. And he does a ton of these videos. This one was a short, but he actually does longer ones too. I would highly recommend you take a look at that if you're into this kind of conversation. Anyhow, let's talk about something a little more fun. What does a nosy pepper do? What does a nosy pepper do? He gets jalapeno business. Oh, okay. What do you call a person who isn't a dad but tells dad jokes? What do you call a person who isn't a dad but tells dad jokes? A faux pas. All right. Okay. How did I do this week? This week was a pretty good week. I kind of got back on track. I felt pretty good. I got rid of the candy as fast as I could. And I didn't get rid of it by eating it. I got rid of it by taking it to work, making everybody else eat it. I lost 3 pounds. That brings me back to a loss of 90 pounds overall. I'll keep going. We'll see you next week.